kind of banged up all year, so you didn't. A lot of these players nowadays start getting looked at more their junior year than, and a lot of the offers are made their junior year. So Spencer's a little bit on the playing catch-up side of things from a recruiting standpoint. But it's no secret that Spencer Briggs is no longer a secret.
No.
Across the South in football.
Not at all, especially in Middle Tennessee. He leads, by the way, Middle Tennessee in rushing yards
and that was
by about 200 yards over the next closest contender for the state rushing.
I know we're only in week 6 because we have a week 0. But he's a front runner for Mr. Football in 5A as well.
He's got to be in contention, especially if he's able to go for 2,000 yards, which seems to be quite a possibility. Probably tops the 1,000-yard mark here tonight.
2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 25.
If he scored 2,000 touchdowns, I think he would be Mr. Football.
They're in a baby, and so you got political aspirations coming up, Bobby, in the next few years.
Now, that's one of my former students, and the baby was not hers; it was her cousin's. I just walking down the line talking to Andrew Turner, who was the homecoming honoree, and Tommy Oglesby, outstanding alumni, former Greenway footballer, and doing a good job as the first-year principal at Schaefer Middle School.
Now, Bobby, you are down on the field. You've had an opportunity to look at it. It looks great from up here. I spent just a moment down there talking to Coach Watson early on tonight before we even went on the air with you guys for the pregame show. Felt pretty good, looks pretty good, and they've got that 1989, of course, the 89 state championship squad to be honored here at halftime tonight. It is painted out between the hash and the G in the middle of the field tonight. So a bunch of things going on, but the field looks great.
It certainly does. We have one sore spot on the field, the same place we had the sore spot against Lebanon. It's on the north end of the field, about the 10 or 20-yard line, where the sprinkler is leaking. But Philip Sanders, the versatile athletic director, had the necessary equipment, the bags of sand and dirt to fill it and pack it down. So it's going to be okay.
Absolutely, and it should be a great night for football here tonight. Let's take a timeout. We are about to have the presentation of colors, and we'll return with more right after this. You're listening to the All-State Pregame Show here on the WHIN Radio Network. Give me 3 minutes here, Richard. 3 minutes in this one.
Who did you say was starting in place of some folks tonight?
Murphy starts for good night.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then
on defense, it's Murphy will play some, but we'll have
the sheet right here, so that's all I care about. Yeah, all right, I can find it easy because I pulled this out where I had to move it.
Richard, did you hear that 3 minutes? Welcome back to the THE Construction Broadcast Center inside Green Wave Stadium. as the Allstate pregame show brought to you by Allstate agent Larry Maynard. For car, home, and life insurance quotes, contact Larry today, 615-452-1500. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate. And, Stephen, you're in good hands with the Green Wave tonight, going for 5-0. You mentioned the last time this team started 5-0, they finished the regular season 10-0 back in 2006.
That's right. Going to be a lot of folks here that recognize the alumni classes of 59, 69, 79, 89, and 09, along with the 1989 state championship team at halftime. So a great night here tonight for Green Wave football, and we're getting a little bit closer. The captains are discussing some things with the officials, and they should be meeting here at midfield momentarily, and Bobby's getting prepared to bring it to us as well here momentarily.
Jaden Williams, one of the captains tonight. Ravion Williams, Tay Staten, and Trace Kelly will represent Gallatin in the green jersey, pants the gold helmets. Hillwood across the way sends captains Gage Robinson, Bryce Garland, and the official now moves out of the way. I can see the final captain is Jason LeGrand for Hillwood. They are green in their color scheme, but wearing white uniforms tonight, pants and shirts, green letters and numerals and green helmets, and we can actually see the green.
You read my mind. Greg, I'm like, we can actually read the numbers on the opposing team.
Yeah, because at times, that's not us. That's the PA.
Oh, that's
here.
we're getting high.
That's the PA.
Public service announcement on the radio. I'm like, are we off right now?
Well, I think we are good to go at this moment. But, yes, last week, issue with Mount Juliet with the gold numbers outlined in black, or black, it was black numbers on the gray jerseys outlined in gold. A little bit difficult at times to read. We should have no issues tonight with Hillwood with the solid green and white. We get set for the Green Wave squad, who are on their way.
They are. Region games across the state tonight. Region 5A, 5A Region 6, which is Gallatin's. Hillsborough plays Glencliff, and Beach plays Hunters Lane. The other two games in the region tonight.
That's a big one. Hunters Lane and
yeah. I just scored halftime, but probably won't give you the score.
Got a feeling it'll be big. Go down on the field. Bobby Ridings, who's there. The officials for the coin toss here tonight.
Have a good, clean game and good sports. So it goes down for your teammates to help us out, all right? Call it tails. Heads. He called heads. We'll try again. What do you call?
Heads, yeah.
He called heads. All right. It's tails. You won the toss.
We want to defer to the second half. Yes, sir.
All right, Gallatin's going to defer to the second half as they win the coin toss. The voice you heard, that was longtime official Darren Brown. Guys, what's the over on the Hillwood crowd? 50?
Said 100 would be a strong crowd, and no disrespect intended, but we saw last year that they didn't really have a huge crowd at home for this game when we visited their place. So I'm expecting probably not much tonight here, unfortunately, for the Hilltoppers, because the Gallatin crowd has filled up the home side and
the fence
spread, yes, around the fence and into the visitor seats. I can tell you
the
that
alumni on the other end from the different eras.
yes, I tell you, when we look across there, I see
some
6 or 7 people that have mentioned the 1989 state championship team. Several members of that group are on hand tonight and will be honored at halftime here tonight. And I can tell you, I spoke with Shane Brown, one of the stars and captains and starting linebacker on that squad. He's here, as he is every week. Chris Rogers spoke with him. Those guys are here, among others. I don't know who else will be here. Those are 2 that I know will be part of that celebration tonight at halftime from that 89 team.
And Greg, I just stepped for a moment to look behind us, and there is a great crowd waiting in line to get in.
Are they Hillwood fans?
No, there's a lot of dark green and gold back there. So hopefully they'll get in here pretty quickly and get to enjoy the first portion of this game as the Gallatin Green Wave starts running out on the field. Trace Kelly getting ready to kick off.
You've been listening to the Allstate pregame show brought to you by Allstate agent Larry Maynard. For car, home, and life insurance quotes, contact Larry today, 615-452-1500. And remember, you're in good hands with Allstate. As we get set for kickoff, Trace Kelly has the football teed up at the 40-yard line to our left, the scoreboard end of the stadium, and will kick off to Hillwood at the Hartsville Pike. And guys, before the night's over with, I will call them Hillsboro instead of Hillwood. It's
Just say
confusing.
Toppers instead of Burrow.
There you
Getting a new school in a few years.
some speed, he can go. He is the deep return man standing at the 10, not expecting Trace Kelly to put this thing in the end zone. Here's the approach. Let's see what he does.
Well,
it is high. It is deep.
Other things.
It will go into the end zone. Touchback, and Hillwood starts 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 to get this thing off and running here tonight.
Kick Trace Kelly into the end zone to get this started.
So the wave defense, and we see them come with Jaden Williams, with Jalen Grimmett, along with McDowell and Springer, will open with the nickel tonight. Staten there as well. Chris Kemp, Ravion Williams, and A.J. Branham, the defensive lineman. Tristan Kemp and Mason are the linebackers. And let's see. Well, Jaden Williams looks like he's lining up as a linebacker as well. And now they walk up safety. So it is the deep safety as Hillwood goes shotgun with the quarterback, number 11. That is Mosley. In the backfield, Mosley, Branham has him. He's battling, still trying to drive, and maybe gets a yard out of what should have been a loss on the play.
Yeah, didn't start off well for Hillwood. The center for them had a bad snap, and the quarterback dropped it, had to pick it up. By then it was too late.
Jaquan Mosley opens at quarterback, not Bishop Sanders. They benched your relative there
Vince,
tonight.
my cousin.
Now, well, let's see.
Let me make up that here.
In the backfield, this is Stephen McLaren, and Mosley hands to McLaren, who sweeps to the left and is unloaded on at the 25-yard line and knocked down by James Mason. It's a 4-yard gain. Here comes 3rd down and 5 for the Hilltoppers on the initial possession of the night. 11-11 left, first quarter, no score, just underway here from Green Wave Stadium.
Good help by Jaden Williams coming out of safety position as well.
The Toppers to the line with 4 wide receivers, as they will be most of the night, and usually stay twins to each side, and they do here with Mosley in the shotgun. It's coming. Mason hit him as he threw it. He came through the middle of that A-gap between guard and center, untouched, hit Mosley right as he let it go. It goes straight into the ground, and Gallatin forces a 3-and-out and will receive the punt as back to return it goes Spencer Briggs.
Could not have been a better start for Gallatin Green Wave. Trace Kelly getting it started, kicking it into the end zone, and the Gallatin defense putting a lot of pressure on them, especially on 3rd down with the usual James Mason blitz. You're going to see that quite often tonight, I would suspect. And we'll see what Spencer Briggs, he's been real wanting to bust one of these all season, hadn't had a chance. So
Bryce Garland in formation, come off the edge and shanked it. It is a low roller that rolls across the Hillwood 45, touch dead at the Topper 48. Briggs, no opportunity to touch the football there. And Gallatin goes to work in plus territory, their first possession of the night. 10:38 left. Again, the football, actually, they spotted at the 47 in Hillwood territory as opposed to the 48. And here comes Isaiah Briscoe in the way offense.
Gallatin had to get away from that one quick. It was like a squib kick, almost onside kickoff.
Yeah.
It looked like.
Bobby, that thing didn't get over 5 feet in the air, did it?
It certainly didn't, but he had a guy coming in from the right side, so he had to go left and low.
Shotgun, twin left, single right, fire out into the flat, complete Jay Williams. Williams up the far sideline, spun out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. Right at the 40-yard line, so Williams 7 on the pitch and catch there from Briscoe. And Gallatin, I think, tonight, guys, we will see them work on the passing game a little bit, put some stuff on film for Wilson Central to look at besides Spencer Briggs. So I think Briggs probably gets his first carry of the night right here as Gallatin goes with an empty backfield this time. I mean, he won't get a carry on this. Twins to each side. Now Briggs does come in motion, fake the jet. The keeper, Briscoe, has the F&M make first down, carries it inside the 35, down to the 34 in Hill territory. Did he fumble the football?
No, he just fell weird. But
Hillwood said they had the football. The officials disagree. It's Gallatin 1st and 10 on that F&M bank run by Isaiah Briscoe. And again, the football rests at the Topper 34-yard line.
2 plays.
Greg, I was at Wednesday's practice, and they threw a bunch of passes, and most of them were bombs.
I've got a feeling we're going to see them open it up tonight here.
Yeah, I got a feeling you're going to see number 24 get one deep tonight as well.
Briggs motions out of the backfield. Fake Briscoe looking, firing field for Yarbrough. Open, later touchdown. Turned into the end zone for the score.
Wide open in the middle of the field. Yeah, Gallatin's kind of been implementing more passing plays each week in practice. It's paying dividends. You don't want to be a single type team.
Here's Gallatin going for 2 and fumbled the football. It's Springer picked up Jaden Williams. He will not get there. They went swinging formation, decided they would try to go for 2, and it failed.
They worked on passing more than they worked on the 2-point conversion play this week.
9:40 left, first quarter. 6-0 your score. Gallatin leading here on the WHIN radio network. They did it on purpose so Wilson Central would see that they would go for it. That was just...
Absolutely. That's all there is in it. But after we're up like 6 points. Their only chance is that's it.
They ain't busting them over top.
I mean,
They don't have enough speed. Trace Kelly's kickoff is a low line drive, taken at the 10 by Card, comes right 20-25, and almost got to the edge before Malachi McDowell kick coverage down to spin him out of bounds right about the 30-yard line, where Hillwood will go to work. 1st and 10, trailing 6-0 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, if Malachi McDowell wasn't there on the edge, the returner for Hillwood would probably be sitting somewhere around the 50-yard line.
Hillwood will come with twin receivers each side. Gallatin playing coverage up on the outside. Back for Bishop Sanders. Fires to the flat. Incomplete. It was intended on a little out route for Jayon Smith, and the pass wide of the mark as Jaden Williams had coverage on that crossing route.
Yeah, not going on there. Just a step drop and throw just off the mark there for Bishop Sanders.
Well, you know why that was a 3-step drop and throw.
Because there's a guy by the name of James Mason as well as Tristan Kemp that will light you up.
And A.J. Branham.
A.J. Branham.
Who can get after the quarterback. Sanders at quarterback again. Puts his back, McClellan to the left. Trips right this time. Single receiver left to the wide side. Low snap. Hand off McClellan. He is hit in the backfield. Trying to get away. Cannot. Luke Springer, first man to wrap him up. They throw him for a loss. Let's see where they mark him.
Big loss. See what that is. But
wow. All the way back to about the 22-yard line. So it's 8. And here comes 3rd and 18 for the Toppers.
Good job for safety Luke Springer there playing coverage, nowhere near in the free safety range that you're accustomed to him seeing. So
he is now.
Yeah, he is now because it's 3rd and a long, long way.
Do you think we see Mason come this time? He's in the middle. He is the lone inside linebacker. Adam and Kemp up on the edges. They look like they're coming.
That single coverage up
Here
he comes.
Mason, they picked him up. The pass up the sideline. What a catch indeed, and it is enough for a first down out to the 45-yard line. Springer there to hit the wide receiver, Jaquan Mosley, or check that Moody rather. It is a first down in a big, big game. 3rd and 18, and the Toppers convert.
Yeah, great. He was the only one that was in single coverage. Everybody else had some for the most part.
They picked up the blitz that time with Mason coming.
Popped.
Here is Sanders at quarterback again. Left, single receiver right. Dropping, pressure, fire to the flat. Whistle. Come down on penalty markers as well. And this looks like it's on the Toppers, and it is illegal motion, the call.
And one of the big boys getting a breather, as you see Ravion Williams coming in for number 64, Chris Kemp.
68 is Williams, 64 is Kemp, 74 is Robb. Those will be your 300-pound subjects.
Been in and out
in the middle of the line tonight.
A little thin with the with William Goodnight and
Michael Brinkley.
Michael Brinkley out.
WHIN receivers to the left with a slot tight end type receiver this time. Shotgun against single receiver right. Hand off to McLaren. He breaks a tackle, spins away, carries the football across the 50-yard line, and the Hilltoppers finding some offense into Gallatin territory at the Wave 49 here.
Couple of spin moves there.
That's a 10-yard pickup, by the way. He got
Steve McLaren.
He got 12 on that carry.
It was a good run, good offensive possession there, or play for Hillwood.
Here comes second down and 3 for the Toppers. And Gallatin, after a 3 and out on the first defensive series, giving up some yardage here to Bishop Sanders in this Hillwood offense. Sanders in the gun again, trips left, single receiver right. Snap back, good protection. Going up the sideline, the pass is caught, but he's out of bounds.
Same play they completed earlier. Went back to it, and he was open. Springer safety was coming to help, and he threw it in between the two defenders for Gallatin. However, threw it out of bounds. Player made the catch.
Avion Williams with a great catch on the sideline. He just landed about 5 yards out of bounds, pulling it down. So here comes third down and 3.
Third and short. Be interesting to see what Gallatin does here defensively.
I think they might come at him and see if they can get a. Here's the handoff. Branham hit him. Ball. And others hit him. And down goes McLaren, and penalty markers come in as well.
But that was a fumble that got through.
Was that what it was?
Through the pad out there.
Okay, through the beanbag,
not the
flag.
Yeah.
Bobby Gallatin comes through that time, and the defensive line did the job.
And they're
looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 4, you might as well. Your kicking game is suspect.
Yeah, well, the other thing they could potentially do is just try to draw Gallatin off sides and get a 5-yard cheap first down. So Gallatin's
I have a feeling they go for it.
Oh, yeah, I think they will.
Timeout. Talk it over, I believe.
They are dangerously close. 5 seconds on the play clock, and they will indeed, I think, call the time.
Possession football. The more they keep the ball in their hands, the less opportunities Gallatin's offense can score.
Timeout, Hillwood. 6-0 your score. Gallatin leading here on the WHIN radio network.
That's what they got to do. Just hang on the ball as long as they can.
This thing's burping tonight.
About 30 or 40 people still waiting to get in. They got one coach over there.
Here's Hillwood on 4th down. Shotgun with Sanders. Hard count. Trying to draw Gallatin offside. Let's see if they snap it. 10 seconds. Clock ticking down. They'll take a penalty here, I would think. Nope. They move over. McLaren and Gallatin bluff to go. And, they burnt the clock. You either get the penalty here or they took another timeout. Gallatin held the water, as they say. Bobby, that time, Hillwood tried to draw him off. It didn't work.
Yeah, the guy that moved into the quarterback position was the one that got burned on that long touchdown pass. Ran hard. Yardbirds, just simply too much speed.
So McLaren, well, let's check that. That is now Bryce Garland is in the front with Spencer Briggs standing at his 20-yard line, looking to return. Gallatin shuffling some players around. Pressure coming off the edge. He gets it away. High and off to the side. It will hit and take a sideways bounce to about the 15-yard line, where it will be touched dead by Hillwood. But as Stephen said, a penalty marker on the near side, right about the 44. This may be a sideline warning on Gallatin here. We'll check. It's thrown where in the area that might be the case.
It's right on the side of the field. And then really good punt by Hillwood that time. Got a score while we're waiting. Mountain 7, Wilson 0 in the first quarter.
Sideline warning on Gallatin, so no penalty yardage there. Gallatin will go to work officially the football at the 16-yard line, where the Wave offense with Briscoe comes back to work. 6:45 left in our opening quarter. 6-0 Gallatin. A 34-yard Isaiah Briscoe to Solomon Yarborough touchdown pass for the only points of the game so far, and Spencer Briggs has not touched the football, guys.
That won't last long.
He's lined up to the left of Briscoe. Twins to the left. Single receiver right. Here's Briggs. Carry of the night. Spencer into the middle. Breaks the tackle. Comes up inside. One block and cannot get it. Caught from behind and taken down. Where will they spot him? I think about the 33-yard line mark. That is a 17-yard gain on first down. It is an F&M Bank Gallatin first down. Spencer Briggs first carry of the night.
That first carry was really close to going all the way, but number 44, who's going to be called number 44 because we don't have him on the roster, made a touchdown safety tackle on that play.
Shotgun again. Briggs to the right. Briscoe single receiver left. Give to Briggs. Big hole left side. Cuts back into the middle. Breaks another tackle. Still on his feet.
Flag.
Caught behind his Briggs and pulled down the Hillwood 30-yard line, but a penalty marker back at the Gallatin 37-yard line, 38, will likely negate that long run from Spencer Briggs.
Number 3, Stephen McLaren made the tackle for Hillwood, had the angle on Spencer Briggs, holding.
Yarborough was in front to lead block. The only problem was it was the backside pursuit that was able to get there. Nobody else from Gallatin in a position to stop it, but the penalty negates it anyway and takes the football back to the Gallatin 28-yard line, where it will be first down and 15 for Gallatin after that penalty. Bobby, did you see what the call was? It wasn't hold, or was it hold upfield?
Place right in the middle of the offensive line.
Okay. Shotgun again. Briscoe gives Briggs, coming right, gets one block. One man miss. Number 44 spins him down out at the 36-yard line after a gain of 9 on that first down carry for Spencer Briggs.
Number 44, good-looking ball player.
Yeah, he's got size and good-looking athlete. You can almost not see 44 on the back of his jersey. That's how I know
it
it's him.
It could be 49, but
no, I think it's 44.
There's not a 49 either, so.
Either way,
he's a football player. He's their leading tackler right now.
Down at the 36. Twins left, single receiver short side right. Dropping is Briscoe. Good protection. Steps up, goes for Yarborough, who's behind the fence and catches it. And able to pull him down at Hillwood, 13-yard line. Isaiah Briscoe to Solomon Yarborough for the big dunk play in the F&M Bank Gallatin first down. They are going over the top of the toppers in the first quarter.
Great job offense up front for the Gallatin Green Wave offense. In spring practice, I wouldn't have thunk it that they're throwing the ball where they are. So they're kudos to them for getting this offense going, running and passing this year.
Malachi McDowell into the backfield with Briscoe. Twins right, single receiver left. Give McDowell coming right, looking for the edge.
Angle.
Cuts upfield, lowers the shoulder. Breaks the tackle and is in. 13 yards officially for Malachi McDowell for the Culver's Rest Gallatin touchdown.
Malachi McDowell is, let me know, what's his size? Where is it? I need to see this.
5'9", 160.
Okay. And then Spencer Briggs is 5'6". No,
Briggs is more than 5'6".
Yeah,
Phillips snap. Here to hold. It's back down. Kelly boots it up and through.
Briggs 5'11", 90. That number 4 for Hillwood, Garland, didn't even try. Didn't even attempt to tackle on the last.
4:44 remaining first quarter. 13-0 Gallatin leading over Hillwood here from Homecoming on the WHIN Network.
How do you play football? If you can't.
6.
Yeah, well, 55 then, because that was ridiculous, man. He couldn't even grab the flag on that. We were playing flag football. That effort was so terrible. Stephen McLaren with the lack of tackling effort for the Hillwood Toppers.
Trace Kelly's kickoff is high and deep and into the end zone.
That's
and
two
the
tonight.
Toppers, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Into the end zone. The Toppers go back to work on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 20. And, guys, a moment ago, they actually had a couple of big plays into Gallatin territory before things stall, but converted on a 3rd down and 18 pass up the far sideline, so they can make a play. They will come with twin receivers to each side, football right in the middle of the field. Again is Mosley at quarterback. Snap back, Mosley drops. Out the out home was picked.
Almost
Jumping out route in front of the receiver, and if he catches that, he strolls into the end zone. Instead, it's incomplete, out of bounds, but Scarborough read it and jumped it.
Hard for Hill, but it hit him in the helmet. Hands.
Out in the Hillwood 20, 4:39 left, opening quarter. The Toppers will send trips left, single receiver right. Mosley again, your quarterback. Snap, handoff fake, keeping the football is Mosley upfield, breaks the tackle, has first down yardage before Luke Springer up to get him after he crosses the 30 at the 31, and that was just a bust. Once he dropped the football, Gallatin's defensive front started to converge, and he bounced it out.
Josh Naba, and at some point in time, Gallatin's going to get one of those, and Hillwood turn the ball over if they continue that pattern.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Toppers again, trips left, single receiver right, Mosley shotgun. Snap back, Mosley drops, pressure coming, fires up, and incomplete. He threw it into triple coverage as May Backer was down the middle along with Jay Williams and Jalen Grimmett, and the pass incomplete. I don't know if Drew Brees could have fit that into that window right there.
Well, I know who wouldn't have fitted in the window.
So, your 2nd down and 10. Football at the Hilltopper 31. Looks like trips left, single receiver right. They line up with one of the receivers just winged as a tight end to the left of the tackle. Snap back to Mosley. Pressure coming. Mosley rolling. Mosley fires upfield. Pass complete. Sliding.
Debo.
Kennard.
That name, Debo.
At the 39.
That's my bike, punk. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Some of your listeners will. They're going to know what I'm talking about. But that's okay.
I'll raise my hand. Hey, how about you?
Oh, yeah. You won't know it either.
Never heard of it.
No. That's young. That's for the younger.
90s. Mid-90s.
Here comes a 3rd and 2 for Hilltoppers. They'll send trips right as the football in the near left hash. Single receiver right. Press coverage on the short side. Snap back from Mosley. Here comes the run. He turns up, breaks the tackle. He will not ever get away from Ravion Williams, who grabbed a hold of the T-shirt. The big man absolutely held on and pulled him down by his shirt at the Gallatin 49. And that's good movement by Ravion Williams.
That is.
He got 11 yards downfield to make that tackle at 300-plus pounds.
A couple of things on that play. James Mason was double-teamed, and he still almost broke through. But great job, great grip right there by Ravion Williams to hang on, and a strong T-shirt. I don't know what brand that is.
I tell you what, Hillsborough, there you go. Hillwood, their best plays come on bust. Right, receiver left, shotgun again for Mosley. Ball rolling, Mosley rolling. Mosley being chased. Mosley hit as he throws and throws into the sideline. He was being chased by Tristan Kimpin. Staten hit him right as he let it go. Back about the 35, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 at the Gallatin or at the Hillwood 49.
What's this guy, man? He just threw the ball about 25 yards. on the run, being
Greg,
chased down.
I do believe that the Hillwood crowd has just went over 100.
Really? Yeah, I can see them now. Looks like they have got a few souls over there in the stands. Few seats left if you're out and about and haven't made it in yet on the visitor side. Home side's pretty well packed. It has been for a while. Gun again from Mosley. Twins each side. Hands off to the tailback, who is hit by Kim at the 50, trying to break free and cannot. The ball carrier this time, a new back into the contest. Was that 34 or
DeAndre Zachary.
DeAndre Zachary, first carry for him.
Brother number 35, Adrian Zachary.
You think?
I'm going to go out on a limb.
Hey, Greg, last year the coach was Kurt Page. Do you know where he surfaced after leaving Hillwood?
He is at a private school in northern Alabama. Don't ask me the name of it. But, of course, his son tried to remember his name and couldn't, was the quarterback last year for Hillwood.
And he loved to throw it.
Trips left, single receiver right. Shotgun again from Mosley on this third down and 10. Pressure.
They got a man open.
As he throws it upfield, and the receiver got tangled up. And there's a penalty marker coming down. Jalen Grimmett, one-on-one with the intended receiver, Javion Smith, and that will cost Gallatin 15 and a interference downfield that probably had no chance of being completed anyway.
He had the wide receiver for Hillwood, Javion Smith, was wide open, and then the closing speed there was really good by
Jalen
Grimmett, and they tripped up, and two flags came a-flying from each side of the field.
So the penalty on Gallatin keeps the Hilltopper drive alive. The mark-off will be from the Topper 49. And with 1:48 remaining, Gallatin leading 13-0 here in the first quarter. It's homecoming. A lot of things going on here tonight, and a great crowd on hand watching this one and seeing Gallatin penalized on that pass interference with the football now at the Gallatin 36. 1st and 10 Toppers, and Bishop Sanders back in at quarterback. Trips left, single receiver right. Pressure coming. Sanders rolls, gets to the edge, Chase fires upfield, and pass broken up. Great play, Jalen Grimmett. He comes right back there and gets a hand in front of and tips the pass intended for Gage Robinson away.
Good coverage in the secondary across the board for Gallatin on that play. Free safety covered deep. Everybody did their job on that play to keep Hillwood on their heels.
Now, Bobby, you and I watched a lot of football. I don't remember ever seeing quarterback changes in middles of drives without the benefit of injury, but the Toppers do that here with Sanders. Trips left, single receiver right, shotgun again.
Zachary in the backfield again.
Long count for Sanders. Snap is back, firing upfield on this quick slant is complete. Gallatin off coverage, and the pass complete to Gage Robinson for what should be another first down. Gallatin had been playing press coverage. They back away there, and they just literally catch it and throw the quick slant for the completion and first down. And now the Toppers threatening just outside the Gallatin 20, right about the 22-yard line. 24, rather. I said 22. Sanders at quarterback, twin receivers each side. Press coverage on the outside. Give to McLaren, trying to break away. Coming up, Yarborough gets him. That's not McLaren. Yeah, it is McLaren. And Solomon Yarborough, who I don't think has missed a tackle this season, doesn't miss there, dumps him back at the 27-yard line for a 4-yard loss.
Making tackles and catching bombs downfield. Solomon Yarborough.
He is having a good season.
He is. He's an early contender for player of the game for us, too.
Well, he's got a touchdown reception and another long reception and
he's
another
making
tackle.
tackles.
Second down, 13 at the 27. Shotgun again for Sanders. Twins each side. Snap back. Penalty markers come down on the snap motion coming likely here on Hillwood. That will back them up another 5, and indeed it does. The penalty takes it back to the 32, where it's now second down and 18. But, folks, they converted third down and 18 already in this quarter. By the way, that penalty stops the clock with 44 seconds left here in the first. Gallatin leading 13-0.
Yeah, my guess is they're going to go back to that play, try to split in between the corner and the safety up on the top right with number 10, Avion Brown.
Well, he's got press coverage this time. Dropping firing out into the flat, and that pass was dangerous. It was intended for Kennard. Yarborough read and was out there in coverage, and it looked like that thing hangs up. He might have had an opportunity, Yarborough that is, to pick it off.
Yeah, very fortunate it was a pass.
Now, Bobby.
Folks tonight listening in scenic Castilian Springs, and we got more people listening down in New Orleans.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about what I said a moment ago. We'll come back to it right after this play on a 3rd and 18 trip right, single receiver left. Snap back to Sanders, who will roll, who's being chased, who's hit and taken down and football. Oh. Ryan Robb picked up the fumble as it went airborne and started to return it. That's what the cheer from the crowd is, because the 300-plus pounder was rumbling the other way. He's like, what happened? I got the football.
He wanted to scoop and score, but unfortunately the ball was, the player was down. But great effort there. Zion have the awareness to put that ball up and try to be a hero.
That'll do it. The end of the first quarter is here. 13-0 Gallatin leading after 1 from the West Yard here on WHIN Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one important announcement. World Alzheimer's Day, 21st of each year to raise awareness about Alzheimer's and dementia. This week we're sad to announce we lost 1961 DHS graduate band member and longtime Greenway supporter, Mr. Doug Brown, to this terrible disease. Please remember his family and all others who are affected by Alzheimer's and dementia in your prayers. Thank you. Once again, that blue Kia Rio that needs to be moved, SRI 057. Thank you.
14-2, Mount Juliet.
I told you they would. I didn't have any doubt.
Beach is only up 7-0 at second quarter.
They're playing the freshmen. Back here at Greenway Stadium. We start the second quarter of play. Gallatin leading this thing 13-0. Hillwood with the football at the Wave 32, looking at a 4th down and 18 here. And looks like they will go for it. Probably too close to punt. Too far, obviously, for a field goal attempt. And they will come with twin receivers to each side. Football on the near right hash. Shotgun again for Sanders with McLaren to his left. Ball hit him in the leg. It's loose. McLaren picks it up. And McLaren taken down after the yard gain by James Mason. It goes over on downs. That snap was low and into the
It went right through Rayvon Williams, and he's not happy because he wanted to try to pick one up himself. The big boy is trying to get the ball tonight up front.
Hey, he's got his hands on one already. Bobby, I mentioned it a moment ago. I don't remember ever seeing teams change quarterbacks in the middle of a drive that's moving unless there was an injury, but we've seen Hillwood tonight do that twice.
It's not like they're
called keeping everyone happy.
It's not like they're running a wildcat or something out of it, you know.
Here's Briscoe in the Wave offense. Twins to the near side, short side left, single receiver Springer wide right. Shotgun Briscoe, give Briggs. Spencer hit, trying to break free, cannot, and taken down out at the 32-yard line. Give him a gain of 2 on that first down carry. And so far, Hillwood has done a decent job bottling up Briggs. It's been the air game over the top that they've not been able to handle.
Yeah, they were prepared for that. Linebacker number 41, Jason LeGrand, and a couple guys, they penetrated quickly. Not the best effort up front for Gallatin on that play.
Shotgun again. Briggs to the right. Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Motion man Yarborough. Fake jet. Pumping is Briscoe. Firing for Springer. Oh! Ladder. See you later. Briggs is gone. He's got the sideline. They will not catch the pass to the Springer, who flipped it back to Briggs, who was trailing the play. He takes the pitch and goes the distance. That is a Culver's Restaurant. Gallatin touchdown, and we'll have to figure out the yardage of the.
That man's custard.
What a play on Nathan Wilson. Put it on film for the rest of the teams to watch, boys. Because Henderson's going to see that, Wilson Central's going to see that, and Beach is going to see it.
That's right. That was fantastic play, designed well, worked it perfectly.
Gallatin a man short on the kick. The snap from Phillips's back. The whole Springer is down, and the Trace Kelly PAT is up and good. And with 11 minutes left here in the first half, Gallatin extends to a 20-0 advantage here on the WHIN radio network.
A Ford Silver Trim Victoria needs to be moved.
Is that a rushing play since it was tossed? Yeah.
11 on the reception and whatever the run.
So 24 gets a reception for 11 yards. Briggs gets rushing yards. Same thing. 11 receiving, and then the rest is. His foot went out.
Trace Kelly's kickoff is high and drives Kennard into the end zone for another touchback, and Hillwood goes to work, trailing 20-0, 1st and 10 at their own 20. And guys, that was a heck of a play. That's going to look good on film.
Let's talk about that. So it's 11-yard completion to Luke Springer, and then he pitches it to Spencer Briggs. And Briggs gets the yardage.
Briggs gets the run yardage.
The rush yardage.
It would be like a fumble recovery.
Okay, yeah.
There. And it looks like Mosley on it back at the 10-yard line.
Tristan Kemp was going so fast, he dove onto the football to roll
How
out.
that football?
I think they got a little internal battle going on to scoop one of these and get a scoop and score tonight.
Here's your 2nd down and 20 at the Hillwood 10-yard line. Shotgun again. McLaren to the right of Mosley. Trips right. Single receiver wide left. Pressure coming. Handoff McLaren. Caught and down at the 11. Who got him? James Mason from behind. Mason blitz. The run went off. He went right off the gap. It went just to the left, and he turns and gets back and makes the tackle
Still
for a
made
yard
the tackle.
gain.
He's a special player for Gallatin. So was his brother.
Yeah, his brother wasn't too bad. Still isn't down at Georgia Tech, for those of you that might not know that. 9:50 left to play. 20-0 Gallatin leading here in the first half. Twins to the, or trips to the right.
Blitz.
Dropping his Mosley. Comes Mason, misses. Mosley loads, fires upfield. Pass complete. Look out. Wood could be on the board. Here's Kennard. Chased by Staten. Trying to get away. Yarbrough back there. They get him down to the Gallatin 20.
Yeah, and Greg, as we had talked earlier, the biggest concern are those big shots that Hillwood's capable of doing. And
Well, it was off another kind of busted.
yeah, it was a busted play, and when the busted play happens, you kind of hesitate in the secondary, and then things like that happen over the top. But see if Gallatin can, and James Mason put some pressure, just fell a little bit earlier. He had a sack.
Yeah, they came with the blitz there, and Mason normally times that up, decks somebody.
They're not going to change their defensive strategy because of that one play. I can promise you that.
Shotgun. Rolling to his right, looking, has the edge, gets one block, and is taken down by Solomon Yarbrough at the 15-yard line. He will gain 4 on the carry, and Yarbrough looked like he was going to lose it there, and with one hand still able to get Mosley down to the turf.
Mosley kind of took his time, was trying to find the right hole to hit, and by then it gave Yarbrough.
Shotgun again from Mosley, trips left, single receiver right, single receiver right. Shotgun, big down, the 39-yard line.
Three linebackers coming. Branham, Mason, and Tristan Kemp on that play. Great job up front defensively for Gallatin Green Wave.
And now it is 4th down and a half a mile. The football at Gallatin 39. They need to get to the 9, so it's 4th and 30. And they will send in the punt team with Bryce Garland to boot it deep to Spencer Briggs, who will stand at his own 10. Let's see if Hillwood decides to try something funny here.
He better just kick this into the end zone.
Snap low. So, with 6:56 remaining, Gallatin goes back to work, leaving the field to block, and the Briscoe pass is low and incomplete at the 20.
Yeah.
Second down and 10.
Briscoe would like to have that one back. Kind of claps his hand, puts his head down. On to the next play, Mr. Briscoe.
That's okay. If that's the worst thing that comes out of the first half for Briscoe tonight, because
Absolutely.
he has been on time and on target twice.
Solid season.
Yeah, but I mean tonight, especially with the long ball.
Hasn't had to throw it a lot early this season, but tonight.
Twins right, single receiver left, give big. Spencer, big hole, cuts back, breaks the
block.
tackle, cuts inside again, runs into traffic, stutters to the 40, upfield, takes it out of bounds. Yeah, that's got to be 15.
There's not a flag.
That has got to be 15.
Right on
The official did
side.
not throw the flag, and Coach Watson is right up on him.
They are all over him.
He was 3 yards out of bounds. He slung Briggs down, and Coach Watson giving the official what for right there.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
I don't blame him at all. That's Briggs coming out a little slow. Not happy about that one. Nobody.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. Coach Watson immediately jumped at the official right there to let him know he didn't appreciate his star running back being slammed down out of bounds. And now, whoops, stop play. We've got a timeout.
And we're going to hear more. You're going to hear more.
Watson's going to get some more of it during this timeout. 6:42 left, 20 Gallatin leading here on the WHIN Radio Network.
Now Hillwood.
Yeah, don't give him that crap. If that was on the other sideline, that would have been flagged. If it was Hillwood.
I can see it from up here.
Yeah, it was right in front of us. I mean, you absolutely missed it, dude. If you can't see that, you need to get glasses or to hang up your whistle.
He was the one that did one of our scrimmages. Who was scrimmage last?
Shelbyville.
Shelbyville, and he was a CPA, I think, too.
McDowell on the carry.
Here's the handoff. McDowell across the 40, down to the 38. It is an F&M Bank Gallatin first down. It is the second F&M Bank Gallatin, third actually, Gallatin F&M first down on this drive with McDowell in for Briggs.
Briggs is out right now, and he's kind of.
And we've got another timeout. This one, Hillwood. That's the third and final timeout. It comes with 6:22 left. We'll get a massage the 615 injury update from Bobby when we return right after this on the Let's hold it here. Bobby, can you see Briggs down there on the sideline anywhere?
Yeah, he's at the 45.
Well, he doesn't appear to have the team doctor around him, so I guess he's okay, but I'll get up close and find out for sure.
I think they're just going to rest him a little bit. He kind of took a hard shot there on that. Should have been a penalty hit.
For all injuries that happen in today's game. And even if you're off the field, you may be dealing with an injury that is weighing you down. Then you need to talk to the professionals at Massage the 615. Call them at 615-416-2334. And that is your Massage the 615 injury update for quarter number 2. And we are seeing some changes for Gallatin, guys. Into the ball game at tackle is Sunday Malik. Here is Briscoe spinning away, trying to break a tackle, carries the football from the 38 to the 35, taken down after that 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, tailback Malachi McDowell trailing in the option play. Briscoe decides to keep it, spins off of 2 defenders for a gain of, 3?
Yep. Second down and 7 here. 6 minutes left. And I mentioned, guys, a minute ago that Gallatin could burn some time and Hillwood might not see the football again. They're getting close at the 35-yard line on this second down and 7. Briggs back into the ball game, by the way. Take as much time as you can, guys. Add a touchdown if you want. And we do. Here's Briggs. He's looking for one right now. Gets the block. Sees the edge. At the 15. Cuts inside. Breaks the tackle. Down as he gets to the goal line. Did he score? Yes, sir. 35 yards. Culver's touchdown. Spencer Briggs. His 11th of the year, and penalty markers back to 16.
Spencer Briggs, when he got handed the ball, literally stopped, had a ham sandwich, and then cut out.
A hold behind the play at the 16-yard line, negate the touchdown. But let's see, it's not, or is it enough for a first down? We'll check the official mark. I think it is. It is 1st and 10 Gallatin. That's an F&M Bank first down.
You call a holding play that far away from the ball, but you don't call a 15-yard penalty out of bounds hit, late hit. You know, a penalty there that has no bearing on that play.
Shotgun again for Briscoe. Ends right, single receiver Williams, short side left. Jaden Harville is the blocking back. Give Briggs coming right. Spencer stacked up, not much there. He'll gain a couple. And Briscoe threw a block and cleaned up a safety coming up that time.
He sure
and
did.
Decleated him.
I think that was the only block that was made on the play, unfortunately.
McDowell in, Briggs out of the contest, and Spencer looks to be a little ginger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Hey, guys, on that hooking ladder that Gallatin scored their last touchdown on,
Yes.
you could not have drawn that up any more flawlessly.
It looked like a video game play.
It was beautifully executed all the way around. Pass, the reception, the pitch, and the end result. Empty backfield. Briscoe, I take that. Carville is the blocking back. Twins each side. McDowell in motion. Fake the jet. Drop is Briscoe. Going down the right sideline. Jump ball intercepted. Springer takes him down at the one. It is a touchback. It was a little underthrown. Springer went up, but the defensive back right there, Sean Marshall, picks it off.
Yeah, it's a jump ball situation, as Greg had mentioned, thrown a little short there, and Hillwood gets the ball, and we'll see what happens.
Football Fridays are hectic with no time for sit-down meals, but you need more than fast food? Well, then Jersey Mike's is the place you're looking for. Fresh sliced meats on fresh breads made with the freshest veggies. It's a fast meal that's good for you. Get it on your way or Mike's way, but either way, it's going to satisfy your pregame hunger. How do we know this? We had them tonight, as we do at every home game. Visit their Gallatin location at 9 zone, and I think that is Mosley at quarterback. Trips right, and your handoff to McLaren, breaks a tackle, off the run, breaks another tackle, has first down yardage, or near first down yardage. Finally, Gallatin able to get him on the ground.
They had a really quick handoff there before Mason outran the handoff.
Jalen Grimmett with the tackle, but not before the ball carrier out to the 11-yard line. They actually marked him down right at the half-yard line. It was not a touchback, but Hill gained some breathing room and a first down with the football out at the 11. 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, clock running here in the first half, 20-0 Gallatin. With the advantage, Mosley is your quarterback again. Handoff to McLaren. Cuts inside and boom, James Mason. He got fun, and Mason had a shot in the back, clean hit, and he delivered a big strike to McLaren there to knock him down after a yard gain at the 12.
Tristan Kemp was there to tackle McLaren first, and James Mason tackled both of them.
So at the 12-yard line, here's your second down.
And Luke Springer, free safety, playing deep. He's real deep on this play here.
Mosley again. Oh, that's Bishop Sanders going up top. And pass. Oh, yeah, if that's thrown another yard, Springer's picking that off. It's incomplete out of the 30-yard line, intended for Avion Brown.
Third and 9 with 4:08 to go here in the second quarter. Gallatin leads 20-0. And we'll see, got a couple of exchanges of players going on both.
Yeah, Morgan Smith, out of the ball game, and Jaden Williams in as that hybrid linebacker safety here in this defensive alignment. Mason is truly your only middle linebacker.
Look for A.J. Branham to try to get some pressure.
Snap back, firing upfield, pass complete, boom! Hey, Staten rocked the receiver right as he caught the football or attempted to catch the football. It fell to the ground, scooped up by Solomon Yarborough, carried it to the end zone, but it is incomplete. 4th down and 9, and Hillwood will have to punt here. With 4:02 left, you don't want to go for it and give it to Gallatin inside your own 20-yard line.
Certainly don't. Well, it'd be interesting to see if Gallatin brings pressure here deep into Hillwood territory.
No, I think with 4:03 left, you let them punt it away.
Springer an opportunity to get a solid return here, run some clock.
Springer in to return this punt, standing at the 45 and replacing Spencer Briggs. Late getting onto the field is one of the Hillwood players, and now whistles and a delay of game penalty, I think.
Pinning them back even more.
Yep.
To at the 7-yard line.
From the 12.
Well, they've been their own worst inning tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bad plays have been their best plays. They've done most of their damage off busted plays. In the end zone is Garland. Pressure coming.
Got it.
They got part of it. It is Springer at the 30. Comes right, cuts up inside, breaks the tackle, rumbles and carries the football across the 20 down to the 19, and a penalty marker in the end zone.
This is,
oh my! I thought they got it. They call him roughing the punter. Yeah. I thought they got a piece.
I did too. Yeah.
Bobby, were you close enough to see? Did you touch that?
If you get a piece of it.
Well, I'm down the 9-yard line. Judging by the trajectory of the ball, I thought he got a piece of it.
Yeah.
Kickoff.
It looked like that thing was touched because it went just sideways. It was in the air,
over end.
Sideways.
You know, it wasn't a spiral. It was completely end over end.
So instead, Hillwood keeps the football, move it out to the 22-yard line, and with 3:55 left, the Toppers hanging around in this one. Gallatin has not delivered a knockout blow, up 20-0. And the Toppers send their offense back out. Gallatin will have Rob and Kemp along with Christopher Kemp as the inside tackles. Tristan Kemp and A.J. Branham are the defensive ends or linebackers, with Morgan Smith and James Mason as the inside linebackers, and then 5 defensive backs. Dropping, pressure, getting away from Branham is Sanders. Pass upfield, incomplete. Intended for Debo Kennard. Hit him in the hands. He couldn't pull it in. Running full speed. Sprinting out to the left.
Debo heard footsteps.
Yeah, he had a couple of green jerseys right on it.
Including number 8.
Morgan Smith checks out. Jaden Williams back in at linebacker / safety spot. Gallatin with really 6 defensive backs on the field right now and just 5 in their front, what normally is a front 7. 2 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers are defensive ends, and James Mason patrolling the middle, who can erase a lot of things inside.
And they're smelling blood in the secondary. They've gotten close on a couple. They really want to get
snap back, pressure off the edge, firing upfield. Oh, Satan at the 30 had it in his hands and dropped it.
Still smelling blood because he had it right in between the 11s. Dropped
wow.
it.
Exactly.
That's exactly why you're on that side of the field. They're going to get one from the over. It's just, it's inevitable.
3rd down and 10. Clock stopped on the incompletion with 3:44 left. Football at the Hillwood 22. Hillwood with possession. Gallatin leading 20-0, and the Toppers come with trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Shotgun again for Sanders.
McDowell's playing really tight coverage on Avion Brown.
Here they come. Mason chasing. Get there. Hit and knocked away as the pass into the bleachers across the way. Incomplete. Yeah. Nowhere near anybody. He just threw it as far and as high as he could.
I think that's row B, seat 24, I think is what he got right there.
It was 2 rows up into the bleachers on the far side over the Hillwood bench. And 4th down now, and Hillwood to punt again. Garland. So Gallatin withstands the roughing the punter penalty from a moment ago. And Springer back to return, standing at his own 43, awaiting this Garland punt. Gallatin not coming after it this time. Yeah, here's the punt. Ugly, low, tail-dragging, sideways kick, out of bounds right at the Gallatin 40. The official.
Spotted at the 38.
Well, it went out of bounds at the 40. That's the same official that missed the foul out of bounds, the late
at the
hit.
40.
Yeah,
at
he
the
missed
50.
that by 2 yards. It was right in front of us here. It went right
Both
out
of
of the
these
40.
were right in front of
fact,
us.
Greg Harper was down there on the Gallatin sideline pointing to the 40, and the official still marks it there. Of course, I wouldn't take Greg Harper's word for it. Would you, Bobby?
Oh, no.
Bobby, go ask that official when the last time he's had his eyes checked.
He might send me to the exit.
You think?
Nah, you're a legend around here. You got more juice than he does. Here's Gallatin, shotgun Briscoe, empty backfield, twins each side. Briggs in motion, give it Spencer coming right. Trying to get to the corner and
missed
does.
tackles.
Turns upfield, has the first down and more, taken out of bounds across the way near the Hillwood 45-yard line. Let's see officially where they mark him. Wherever it is, it's enough for the F&M Bank Gallatin first down. Stops the clock at 3:20 left to play here in the first half. 20-0 Gallatin the lead, looking for more. This has not been the crispest of Gallatin performances tonight at this point, even though they're up by 20. There have been some plays left on the field. Credit Hillwood,
Certainly.
they've played much better than I expected them to coming in here tonight, having watched the film. Briggs motions to the left. Fake Briscoe will keep. Isaiah lowers the shoulder, battling forward to the 41-yard line. That is a 3-yard gain on the carry. Second down and 7 coming from Gallatin for Gallatin with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half. Again, Gallatin 20, Hillwood nothing in quarter number 2.
Yeah, Gallatin certainly want to try to get some points up on the board here and go in at half up 27-0. Just a little, yeah, like you said, they're just not as crisp as we've seen. Allow the tailback to get some positive yardage here. Do territory regardless of what happens on this play, I would suspect.
I think so. 3rd and 3, 2 minutes left. Shotgun Briscoe, Briggs to his right, twins left, single receiver to the right.
He's going to keep it.
I would think. Quarterback sneak, and Briscoe has it and then some.
Good job.
Near
up
the
front.
30-yard line goes Isaiah Briscoe on the quarterback sneak. And
Timeout.
Timeout Gallatin with 1:12 remaining. Looking for more here in the final minute and the half on the WHIN radio network.
I can't find you, Bobby.
He can't hear. Shotgun, handoff Briggs, coming left, looking for some room, turns the corner, turns on the speed. Oh, what a shot he delivered to the back, coming up with a stiff arm right there at the 20. They get him to the ground after an 11-yard gain. Yeah, held him up just enough, pursuit to get there, but Bobby hit through a Derrick Henry stiff arm.
It was very physical.
Reverse to Yarborough, cuts up inside, gets a block, cuts up inside at the 10. Gallatin going to be penalized as Yarborough scores. Jalen Grimmett lost his helmet and continued to play and block.
You can't do that anymore.
Now, here's the thing. Was the helmet
be the penalty?
Be a penalty on each side. Yeah, let's see. It's against Gallatin. They'll call Grimmett for losing the helmet. If your helmet comes off, you can stay on the field, but you
just
cannot
can't do
continue
anything.
to play.
Yeah, you can't do like Jason
And so the reverse in the 19-yard.
No, they're almost to the hash marks, and I don't think it was physically ripped off. It came off by accident.
Just another reason to tighten them up. You know, a lot of
And so the penalty is against Gallatin here. And the mark off, 15 yards. Back to the 29-yard line. So with 42 seconds left, Gallatin going the but you just can't do it in that circumstance, and it wasn't anything other than effort.
There's not many players in the country at any level that wouldn't have gotten that penalty in that situation.
All right, guys, all week on Wednesday they worked on the bomb. Let's see if they exercise it. Right.
Sorry,
Yarborough.
Briggs. No. Basically. On the secondary.
Now Briggs moves from right to left in the backfield.
A wheel route right here, and your touchdown.
Dropping, looking, firing the screen out to Briggs, gets one block, cuts inside.
Wheel route, he threw it too early.
And they take him down at the 14. He needed to get to right about the 10, so it'll be third down here for Gallatin as we come back. That may be the 9.
The 10.
The chains are on the far side and down to our left, so it's a bad angle to. It's the 10 or the 9. But it will be third. Still, I think, guys, this is territory. I would think that you might try to run the football here to pick up the first down, burn some more time with one timeout left. Let's see what they do. Briggs in the backfield to the right of Briscoe. Trips right, single receiver. Briscoe
back of the end
has
zone.
To keep, fires the end zone. It's wide open. Springer. 14 yards officially for the Culvers. Rest touchdown. Isaiah Briscoe. He bought time, and it opened.
He was on an island and a plane was flying by. He was like, I'm open.
Yeah, he was just waiting on it. And Briscoe laid it in perfectly. Gallatin up 26-0 with 19 seconds left. Lines up to go for 2.
Gonna get. Surprising to me.
Fire Briggs, yes, sir. You called it. Point conversion. Briscoe to Briggs, and it's 28-0 Wave with 19 seconds left here in the second quarter on the WHIN.
44-yard line.
And Jaden Williams is back about midfield. So, yeah, they're playing deep thirds here on this one. 4 across the linebacker spot, 3 up people. Morgan Smith, A.J. Branham, Tristan Kemp, and they will snap it and take the knee and go to the half. Not going to chance potentially making a mistake here that would turn into another Gallatin score before the half, and then Gallatin to get the football to open the third quarter. So Gallatin leads as the clock now has struck 0 to end the first half, 28-0. Gallatin with the lead, and let's go down on the field to Bobby Ridings, who's got Coach Chad Watson. Bobby?
All right, Coach Watson, not our finest effort tonight, but still a 28-0 lead.
Yeah, we've had some timely holding calls and stuff's kind of stopping some momentum on offense, giving up more yardage defensively than we want to, but they got a 0 on the scoreboard, and we're up 28. Just got to look to play better in the second half. I think our kids' effort and everything's good, but execution's got to get cleaned up.
Coach, are you one of those that's a little leery of homecoming games since there's so many activities going on?
Yep, and I'm not going to go into too many details about it because I'll be here for a while, but I'm just ready. I'm glad we're playing football now, not all those stuff.
All right, Greg.
Thank you, Bobby. 28-0 your halftime score, and here comes the 1989 state championship team. One of the former coaches, Rufus. Is that Rufus? I can't tell. Is it? Carrying that state championship trophy. And I can tell you, I see Chris Rogers, Bart Hires, Shane Brown, Jeff Crook. Good night. I can't tell who the rest of these guys are. There's Nick Strong.
Leon Harris.
Yeah, there's Leon. I see Leon. There's Lauren Lassiter, Lyle Lassiter. Of course, Lauren, the quarterback on that team.
Randy Stone.
Yep, there's Dwayne Sherlin.
Where's Dwayne?
In that black
I see.
pullover with the white hat. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
We'll come back. It's halftime here at the Wave Yard. Steve Duke out there as well. Here's the Gallatin High School 89 state championship team. We'll talk about it later on. After this halftime, 28-0 Gallatin leading on the WHIN radio network.